Scheveningen, Shackleton van 2 naar de voorhaven, over.
De Shackleton verkeersstralen Scheveningen, bereiken.
It's actually a quite funny story because I was asked to come and drive a RIB boat in Antarctica, but I was put on a Zodiac with tiller steering. And although I'm an experienced RIB driver, I'm not an experienced tiller steer driver. So it was kind of out of my comfort zone, and I was put on the Zodiac and I thought, okay, you just need to have some practice. But there is never time for practice. The moment we were in a bay and we anchored, for example, in South Georgia, I thought, oh, this is the perfect bay to do some training tonight. But then the last Zodiac was in the air of the ship on the crane and the ship took off again. So I said, where are we going to train? And there was never time for training. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy my own Zodiac. More people must have this feeling of just having a little bit more exercise and being perfect as a driver. So I bought my Zodiac and I wrote to all the cruising companies and they all sent their staff to me, and that's really nice. And moreover, at our school, so you learn to drive the Zodiac, but in the meantime you do the RYA Level 2 certification, and that's very often mandatory on the ships. So it's actually a double combination. You get the RYA Level 2 certificate and in the meantime you drive the Zodiac. Lien,
yeah.
What is this?
The kill cord.
The kill cord.
Yeah.
It kills the engine. That's what it does, eh? Mm-hmm. Okay. It's mandatory to wear it. If you don't wear it, the boat will take off and the passengers don't know what to do. It's like a killing machine. It will go anywhere. Always wear this. So this is your part. Where would you put it?
This?
Yeah, all the way up, yes.
Yeah.
All the way up. So always remember,
yeah.
Never leave without it. Check it if it's working.
Yeah.
So you may start the engine now. Okay, keep it in neutral. Mm-hmm. And there's one more check you should do before you leave. What's that? Listen.
The water cooler?
Water cooling.
Yeah.
Just turn your engine and you can't leave with that water cooling.
Yeah.
Within 15 or maybe 5 minutes you're with a smoking engine without being attached to the jetty.
That's the sign.
Well, Lien, you're ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, go. Okay, this is the real first test we're going to do, man overboard, just to do the procedure. Later we go to open water. Okay, there we go. A little bit further?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it. Man overboard, you point.
Got it? Port side. Neutraal nu? Really good. The name RIB School, why is it called RIB School? We started as RIB drivers, and a RIB is a rigid inflatable boat. So actually many boats that have the hard hulls are RIBs. The Zodiac is a brand, but it's also a different kind of boat. The bottom is flat, so it's good for landings in Antarctica. You can bring guests to shore. Yes, is it safe to drive on a Zodiac in Antarctica? Yes, of course you look at the weather conditions, but in normal conditions it is a very safe method to move yourself from the ship to the beach in Antarctica. We teach all our drivers to use the kill cord, to move the passengers forward or backwards if it's a more comfortable course. We take care of their waterproof bags and we make sure they're all fine. We look at them, how they are seated. You can immediately see if someone doesn't really like it. You stop the motor, or not the motor, you just slow down and you ask what's going on, and then you just you take care of them. They have to remain seated. When their whale comes by and it suddenly goes under the boat, they all want to stand up. And we teach the people, the students, to really make sure they remain seated. And then it's a very safe method to transport the people. And it's amazing to go along the icebergs and the whales go under you, and everywhere is penguins jumping around you, and it's so amazing. And you don't have to go full speed every time. You can also just cruise. It's not about speed in Antarctica, it's about cruising, enjoying and feeling the nature. What do I like most about my job? The RYA Level 2 course takes 2 days, and we do the expedition training and the super yacht training and all these trainings. And I really like to have a bond with your students for 2 whole days. You really get to know them, you know their stories, you know why they want to do it. When we have expedition training, I tell them a little bit extra about what can happen there. You can make them feel comfortable, you can give advice, and I really like being outdoors the whole day. Doesn't matter what kind of weather it is, just being outdoors and meeting all these incredible, interesting people. I've already had an astronaut on my course, and I had a trauma doctor on the helicopter, Coast Guard helicopter. I had very many interesting people, and every time I think, wow, what a nice job he or she has got again. And then, yeah, you meet the most interesting people, and you're outdoor all day. Yeah.